You can start now.
Sorry? Joshua. Joshua.
Hello, please. Is the lecture going on?
Joshua.
Hello.
Yes, the lecture is good. The lecture is on the lecturer is about to. The tutor is about to start.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Sulaiman, you can start now.
Okay. Yeah. So good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, okay. You can now mute your mic.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
So mute your mic. Let us start and see how far we can do.
Mr. Sulaiman, just a minute. Mr.
Right.
Sulaiman, please, just a minute. All right, good evening, everyone. You're welcome to tonight's class. I think just one thing from me tonight is that please, guys, can we just take a minute to appreciate Mr. Sulaiman for making this time tonight, because he's currently in Abuja, is attending the annual accountant conference. In fact, I was even surprised when he reached out that he's still going to hold the class. I know he's not in a very comfortable form, but he still dedicates the time to us. It's a very good, very kind gesture from him, and I think it's worth celebrating. Mr. Sulaiman, we truly appreciate your efforts towards this profession, and we are happy that you are doing this for us. So, Mr. Sulaiman, thank you very much for making this time.
You're welcome.
You can start, Mr. Sulaiman.
All right. So, quick one. So, we stopped at question 4 last class, sorry. So, let us do question 5 now. And the question 5 is saying, please kindly mute yourself, please. So, the question 5 is saying, Gecko Supermarket has been in business for years in Lagos. Recently, it is considering setting up a new branch in Ewekuru, Ogun State. The branch will cost 200 million pounds. This project will be financed by a new loan note. Currently, the gearing ratio is debt to equity of the company is 30%. After the project, the gearing level will move to 45. Sincerely, based on the questions we have been solving, you will notice this question is a bit different compared to the one we have been solving all this while. But trust me, there's nothing difficult in this question. You just need to follow the same principle we have been following. So just the way I told you, on every project specific cost of capital questions, ensure you determine your asset beta first, then determine your equity beta, then followed by your cost of equity, then you compute your WACC. Either you use formula method for WACC or you use table. I gave you the example of the two where you can determine your WACC. The table, then the formula way. So let us solve question 5 now. Fast. Question 5. What is the name of the company? Gecko Supermarkets. Gecko Supermarkets. Now, to determine our beta, asset beta equals equals to times cost of equity all over value of equity plus value of debt after tax. Now, our equity beta, according to the question, is
Mohammed, please
one
off your mic.
is 1.4 multiplied by So value of equity, according to the question, is 100 all over 100. What is the company is okay all over plus 30 after tax. What is our tax? Our tax is 30. That means we're having 0.7 here. Abi. So somebody that can actually punch calculator very well should please assist me with final figure here. Final figure straight. Waiting. $100 plus 30
1.54.
0.7
1.54.
okay 1.1570. That is our beta. That is our beta. Now we want to
Sir, please,
determine
how
our
did you get 100 for value of equity?
my dear sister. Are you just joining the class?
No, the question was saying that debt to equity of the company is 30%. So I assume maybe
Okay.
debt is 30%, equity is 70%.
Okay. Hold on. Let me quickly check something from this note. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Let me check the one. Let me check the one on my phone. Okay. Now, madam, note that's your question. That's your question. I understand it now. Don't worry. I will dictate something after this question. But let us move on. I will dictate something very fast. But let me hear this question first. Just be following me.
Okay, sir.
Then equity. Okay. Then equity beta. Equity beta is saying bar plus asset beta minus beta of debt multiplied by value of debt after tax all over value of equity. Somebody should give me final figure, please. Final figure. Sorry. Let me input the figure. Asset beta 1.5 1.570 plus 1.1570 minus 0. Do we have assets? Beta debt in the question. Beta debt in the question. No. No. Then value of debt is 30, 0.7 all over 100. Final figure, please. Final figure, please.
1.5041.
1.
5.
Equals to 1.5 what?
1.5041.
50. Somebody should confirm that figure, please. Somebody should confirm that figure, please.
Me, I'm getting 1.399. This figure is not looking correct.
Okay, let me do it myself. 1.15.
I don't do it.
1.1570 plus 1.
Yes, I'm getting
1.570 times.
So I'm getting 1.399.
157.
It's 1.2997.
yes, approximately 1.40.
Approximately 1. 100.
Sir, the
Okay.
asset beta is 1.1538, not 1.1570. I've done like 3-4 times now. Still the same thing. It's
The asset
1.153.
beta is very.
No,
The asset
it's
beta is very.
zero. That's not
Correct.
Um,
1.15.
The asset beta is very correct. Don't worry.
correct.
So it's
The asset beta is very correct.
1.3999.
1.399.
Okay.
Yes.
1.3.
Correct.
999.
This one is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
1.3999. Abi. Now
Yes.
we want to calculate our cost of equity now.
Yes.
Okay. Now. Sorry. Help me do something here. I say I know there's something missing here. Okay. There is something missing somewhere.
Hello, sir.
Hold on, ma. I will attend to you. Just want to complete this question. Oh yeah. Please help me. Give me final figure for this one. 45. I'm headed to somewhere. Final figure, please. There's something we didn't notice about the question. Oh yeah. Final figure, please.
1.514.
1 point.
It's
1.5214.
1.5
214.
514. Okay. Now
Hello, sir.
let's quickly
1.521455.
leave it in 4 figures. So now let us calculate our cost of equity.
sorry, sir. In 4 figures, we have it is 5 that is after 4. Are we not meant to approximate it, sir?
What? Leave the approximation, don't worry.
Okay.
Cost of equity is saying risk-free plus beta all over market return,
Market
Abi,
return.
then minus risk-free.
Risk-free.
So, according to the question, what is our risk-free? Is any information attached to that? Risk-free is 5.
Market
Then our beta
premium.
is 1.5 to 1.4. What do they give us? Is it market premium or market rate? Market premium.
Premium.
Market premium.
Final
That
figure,
is 4.
please. Sorry?
Okay.
Final figure, please.
5 to 1 4 times 4.
11.0856.
So let's say 11.1, right?
No.
Yes.
5 to 1 4 times 4 plus 5.
Now, WAC. WAC equals to
I don't get. Mom, this don't make me.
cost of equity multiplied by value of equity plus value of debt multiplied by Oga, please mute yourself, please. Multiplied by cost of debt after tax, everything into summation of value of equity plus value of debt.
Oh, no, sorry. Oh, let's go now. You say I'm doing something.
Vincent, please,
Oga,
mute your
please,
mic.
please
Oh.
mute off your mic, please. Now, our cost of equity is 11.1. Value of equity times 100 plus value of debt 45 multiplied by what is cost of debt according to the question? 6% before tax. So 0.7 everything into 145. Final figure, please. Final figure, please. Final figure.
Okay, final figure is 111. 1 in 4 places. 0.303.
For what? For what?
Yes.
I doubted that. Somebody should confirm that figure, please.
1 in
8.95.
8.95%. Madam, please punch your calculator very well. I ensure you get this 8.95. 8.95 is very correct. Now, somebody asked a question before we started that where we have 30 here, that we're supposed to use 70 because we have debt to equity of 30%. Automatically, value of equity should be 70. Madam, you are not totally wrong, but there is something you are not getting right. So let me quickly dictate something to you for you, please. Can I go ahead, please? Is your pen with you? Is your paper with you? I want to quickly dictate something.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you have 40% as debt to equity, are you writing, please?
Hello, sir.
Okay. Hello, ma'am, hearing you.
Sir, please, I thought that to calculate WACC in cost of capital is our book value over our cost, our
Is
market
what?
value over the cost.
Our market value all over what?
Over cost, like you do a table when you get the market value of equity, debt, share,
Madam,
preference.
yeah,
I thought you not.
use your table. If you use the table correctly, you get the same answer.
Okay,
If
because
you
I
use the
know
table
that.
correctly, you get the same
Oh,
answer. So now let me quickly dictate something to you, please. If gearing ratio of 40% is given, and the formula given in the question is debt to equity, change the 40% to fraction. And you will have debt to equity to be 40% all over 100%. This means the numerator, which is D, will be 40%. I will call it again. Let me try and read it to like this. Then I will call it again. Then the numerator, which is D, will be 40%, while the denominator, which is E, is 100%. Let me take it again. If gearing ratio of 40% is given, and the formula given in the question is debt all over equity, change the 40% to fraction, and you will have debt to equity to be 40% all over 100%, which means the numerator will be 40%, and the numerator, which is B, will be 40%, and denominator, which is E, will be 40%, will be 100%. I don't know if you are able to capture that one. Or I should take it again the last time.
thank you. I don't understand.
Okay, you will understand. Just listen to the message. If 40% gearing ratio is given, and the formula given in the question is debt to equity, which means change the 40% to fraction, which means you have 40% for numerator and 100% for denominator. Are you able to get that one at all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That is, if you are given a debt ratio of debt to equity, and if the debt ratio given is 40%, you convert the 40% to fraction, then you will have 40% for numerator, 100% for denominator. So that is for step 1. Then step 2, if 40% gearing ratio is given, and the formula given in the question is debt all over debt plus equity. Get this one very clear. If 40% gearing ratio is given, and the formula given in the question is debt all over debt plus equity, convert the gearing ratio of 40% to fraction. You will have 40% all over 100, which means if numerator is 40%, then the numerator will be 100%. If numerator is 100%, only E will be 60%. Are we together?
Come again, sir.
Come out again, sir, please.
Okay. Let me take it.
Please,
Let me take it
step two.
Yeah, step 2. I've done with step 1. So step 2, I said if gearing ratio of 40% is given, And the formula, according to the question, is debt all over debt plus equity. Convert the 40% to fraction. You will have 40% all over 100, which means 40% will be for numerator, whereby the 100% will be for denominator. If 100% is for denominator, it then means he alone will be 60%. Are we getting it at all?
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, is the general rate level is it 40 or 45?
Sorry?
The general level is it 40 or 45, sir?
I said 40%. I'm not mentioning 45 at all.
Sorry, sir, but the question is 30% that is there.
Wait. I'm not referring to this. I'm not referring to this question.
You said if 40% gearing ratio for the step 2, if 40% gearing ratio is given, you start said it should be debt plus equity. I didn't get it right.
Okay, let me take that one again. That's step 2. If gearing ratio of 40% is given, and the formula given in the question is debt all over debt plus equity. Convert the 40% to fraction. If you convert it to 40% to fraction, obviously you have 40 all over 100. 40 for numerator, 100 for denominator. Okay, if you have 100 for denominator, only E from that 100 would be what?
60.
Only will be 60. That means 100 minus 40. You have 60 for equity alone.
Hello, sir. Please. Good evening, sir. Question: what are we solving, sir?
I'm not referring to the question now. I'm only dictating this for you to understand how they interpret gearing ratio. Somebody was actually asking that why are we using 30% for debt and 70 and 145 for equity instead of 30% and 70%. And I'm now trying to put you to some way of interpreting gearing ratio. It is the formula that will determine. It is the formula that will determine how to interpret the gearing ratio, and that is what I've done here. Now, the second stage now, that is debt all over debt plus equity, can as well written as debt all over total assets. If you have been checking all the questions we have been solving, what they have been giving us is debt all over total asset, debt all over total asset, and that is why we were using 30% for debt, and the remaining balance will be for equity. But this one now is saying debt plus equity. Debt plus equity. If you have debt for equity, that means debt will be for 40%, equity will be for 100%.
60%.
Yes, excuse me, sir. What makes it different between the first, the one and the second one?
The first one is saying if you have debt all over equity, it then is equity alone is 100, then debt will be 45. Then the second one is now saying debt all over debt plus equity. If you have debt plus equity, it then means equity alone in that scenario will be 70, and the balance will be for the debt. Okay. Can I move on?
Sorry, sir. Question: what are we considering now, sir?
Question 5 now.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
As our gearing level is 45%, cost of equity is 45. I mean, cost of is debt and equity. Cost of debt is 45%, then cost of equity is 50.
Sincerely, the question I was actually expecting was that why are we having only one company here and not two companies like before? That should be your area of concentration. Something has actually happened here. All the questions we have been solving was actually a change in business risk.
This one is a
This one is
financial
change in
risk.
financial. Yeah, yes. And if you look at that note that I gave you, there was one step that I told you that if it is financial risk, then you determine your asset beta using their existing information. Then when you want to determine your equity beta, you now input your asset beta into the current gearing ratio. And that is what I have done here. Initially, before the man wanted to open another branch, before that branch, their gearing ratio was 30%. Then to equity is 30%. Then after the branch investment, so the gearing ratio now moved to 45%. And that is what I have done here. Are we together at that point?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Okay.
We are together.
This we are together is not sounding the way I want. Are we together? I want to be sounding.
Sir, from your explanation now.
Yeah,
sir, from your explanation, it means because the business is still the same business, it's not diversified.
Yeah,
So
together
we mean we are going to use what? His own better assets.
Continue.
Then to calculate the equity beta.
Asset beta. Asset beta.
Yes, the asset beta. I said that's what you
the second stage. Yes, because if you look at the question, they even said it in the question that this project will be financed by a new loan, which means this new project will alter their existing gearing ratio. The new project will alter their existing gearing ratio from 30% to 45%. So this is clearly a financial risk, and that is what we have done here. You use the existing information to determine the asset beta, then you will now use that asset beta to compute the equity beta using their recent gearing level. Then after that, you move on. Just what we have been doing, all of that question we have been doing before now. At that point, are we together?
Yes, sir.
Are we together? Then, for the madam that said she does not understand the formula, go ahead and use. You don't understand the formula.
No, I know it's not like I don't understand formula. I just said that one that I know is one that you get the market value and you get
that is the table now.
You type it.
Yes, that is the table.
We are dividing.
It is the same thing, but it's different formula. I know that easier for you.
Madam, go ahead and use your table. Sincerely, if you use the table, if all things being equal, ceteris paribus, 80 days so they must not run bad. You must get the same question, the same answer.
Okay, sir, no problem, sir.
If all things being equal, 80 days so they must not run mad. The answer must be the same thing. So
11.1.
Sorry?
For cost of equity, I am not getting 11.1. I don't know if I have done something.
Did you wait? Did you get 1.5214?
Yes, for equity beta. Yes.
If you get that one, then there's no way you will not get the 11.1 now. There's no way. Just keep watching your calculator, you get it. Sincerely, unless if you don't know how we arrive at this for.
So Now, if they said that annual interest, like for example, now a redeemable is 5% premium, how are we going to treat that 5% premium?
I don't understand that question. 5% premium.
Like like if we're doing cost of debt and they told us talking about loan, and they are not saying that the annual interest has been paid and the loan notes are redeemable in 4 years and have a 5% premium to nominal value. What does it mean?
You will go and calculate that one.
Question like that.
Yes, you will go and calculate that one using IRR and determine your cost of capital. Then you now use that cost of capital to move on. You will go and use that information to the using IRR formula. Then whatever answer you get will be IRR, which will serve as your cost of capital. Just the way we use KD here. Then you will now use that answer to determine the value of debt. But before you get that cost of debt, you will go and calculate IRR. That IRR is what you will now use here to multiply the value of debt. Then you move on from there. So sincerely, we are done with this question. You can see, you need to listen to the question very well. This question is clearly stated that the project will be financed by a new loan. You need to listen to that information. It's very key. Financed by a new loan note. Currently, look at that information. Currently, the gearing ratio, debt to equity of the company is 30%. After the project, the gearing level will now move to 40%. It has automatically affected their gearing ratio from 30% to 40%, which is clear information for you to know that this is financial risk.
Sir, but in the question now, the gearing level now is 45%.
That is their new gearing level. That is their new gearing level. And that is why we are using it. If you read the material very well, there is a place I told you that if there is a change in financial risk, then you determine the asset beta using their existing asset beta. Then you will now use that asset beta to determine the equity beta using their current gearing level. Is inside this material. Let's move on. This question 6 is voluminous. Yeah, continue fast.
The 100.
Okay. The 100 is what
can you share the material for those of us that are not seeing?
In the material I have now the 100 now. I can't find the 100, sir. The 100 we use to multiply is 11.1 times 100. But the 45% I know
you
about the
45, Abi?
No,
Abi?
the 100. That 11.1 times 100.
But what I dictated now, did you have that material? Did you jot it down? Did you write it down?
Yes, I have the material. Number 5.
For the value of equity.
The one I dictated this night.
No, I don't.
Okay. What I will do is, after this class, I will try as much as possible what I dictated. I will input it in this material and send everything to you back as working notes.
No problem. Thank you, sir.
All right, let's move on.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, man. So, this question 6, I want you to take your time and try it. This question is actually icon question, which means this question is in question bank. I can decide to lift it, and if I should lift it to be a bonus for you. So please, let's take note of every part of it. Sincerely, the question just look voluminous. It is not something that is that difficult. We should be able to finish the question under maximum 20 to 30 minutes. Now, Ferrari PST question 6. Question 6. Ferrari PLC. Now, quick one. Let me quickly read the question. Ferrari PLC, a listed company
Sir,
based
sorry
in
to
Warri,
stop. Can you please
Delta
drop the
State.
material again in the group, sis? Please.
I will drop the material. Don't worry.
In
Don't
the
worry.
groups.
We'll drop the material. I will. Immediately after the class, I will do that. Quick one. Ferrari PLC, a listed company based in Warri, Delta State, has been involved in producing boats but excluding engines. The company is now considering diversifying. Look at that clause. Is considering diversifying into the production of major components of outboard engine. For this purpose, the company has recently purchased the patent right of 15 million to produce the components. Ferrari PLC has spent 20 million developing prototype of the component and undertake market study. The research studies came to the conclusion that the components will have a significant commercial potential for a period of 5 years, after which the new components will come into the market and the sales revenue from the components will virtually fall to zero. The research studies have also found that in the first 2 years, there will be considerable training and development costs, and fewer components will be produced and sold. However, sales revenue is expected to grow rapidly in following 3 years. It is estimated that in the first year, the selling price will be 2,000 per component. The variable cost will be 800 per component, and the total direct fixed cost will be 6 million naira. Thereafter, while the selling price is expected to increase by 8% per year, the variable fixed costs are expected to increase by 5% per year for the next 4 years. Training and development costs are expected to be 120% of variable cost in the first year, 40% in the second year, and 10% in each of the following 3 years. Now, the estimated average number of outboard engine components produced and sold per year is given below. All figures are assumed to be correct. Machinery costs 480 million will needed to be installed prior to commencement of the component production. Ferrari PSC has enough space in its factory to manufacture the components, and therefore we incur no additional rental costs. Tax allowable depreciation is available on the machinery at 10% on a straight line basis. The machinery is expected to be sold for 160 million at the end of year 5. The company make a sufficient profit from its other activities to take advantage of any tax loss relief available for this project. Initially, Ferrari PLC will require additional working capital for the project of 20% of the first year sales revenue. Thereafter, every 1 naira increase in sales revenue will require a 10% increase in working capital. Although this would be a major undertaking for the company, it is confident that it can raise the finance required for the machinery and the first year's working capital. The financing will be through a mixture of a right issue and a bank loan in the same proportion as the market's value of current equity and debt capital. Annual increase in working capital after the first year will be financed by internally generated fund. Now, they now gave us the information about the Proxy company, which is Costaris PLC. Now, Costaris PLC is a listed company involved in the manufacture of outboard engine components for many years. Additional information extract from the statements of financial position, and all this is given. The loan notes of Costaris PLC are quoted at 102 per 100 naira. Other data, tax rate applicable to Ferrari and Costaris PLC is 20%. It can be assumed tax is payable in the same year as profit on which is targeted. Estimated risk rate of return is 3%. Historic equity market risk premium is 6%. Required. Given the information of Costaris and project financing means including any other relevant information, calculate the project specific cost of capital. We will only calculate the project specific cost of capital part of it, then the other information we are not concerned about it, according to this class. Now, looking at the question, please, is it changing business risk or changing financial risk?
Business risk.
Why is it business risk?
Because they are diversifying into a new component, engine boat. And there's no need for change in the capital structure.
So, okay, now you're on track. Let's move on. So let us first calculate the market value for Ferrari and market value for Costaris. Calculation of market value. Calculation of market value. Now, for equity, this is for Ferrari PLC. Now, Ferrari PLC. This is for Ferrari. Market equity. If you look at the share, equity capital of Ferrari is how much? Somebody should talk to me.
Is 208.
What is numbers of share of Ferrari?
208.
Yes. So if what to determine the number, numbers of share, what are we going to do?
208 divided by 0.5.
Divided by 0.5.
Yes. So what is good? How much is our numbers of share?
That should be 416.
Divided by 0.5. 416. 416.
416. Then we have market share. Market value per share is how much for Ferrari?
3.5.
3.5. 3.5.
How much is that?
1,456.
1,456. Please, somebody should confirm that figure for me, please.
It's correct.
Confirm, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay, 1,456. Now, debt will be how much? What is debt here? Okay, debt is how much?
Ferrari did not have debt. It's dash.
Are you sure? Look at it
Yeah,
very
It
well.
has.
The
It has.
5%
There is
only.
6% bank.
624 million.
624
million.
The total figure here. 4 million. Okay. Somebody should press calculator. This can be 4 million now.
Just 2,000
1,456 plus 624.
2,000
20 80. This is a total. This is a total value for Ferrari. Now, for Costaris, what is equity? What is numbers of share Costaris? Okay. Costaris how much?
There's nothing.
It's nil.
There's nothing there.
What do we do? What about 500?
Okay.
500 all over 1.
500.
500 all over 1. So you have 500 to be numbers of shares, Abi?
Yes.
Okay. Then what is market per share?
3 naira.
How much now? The final figure. This should be
1,500.
1,500.
Okay. Now debt. How much is debt here?
368.
368. Now, one oh two all over 100 multiplied by 368. How much is this one? Somebody should put calculator.
370.
375.36.
That is 368. That's 375, right?
Yes.
Yes.
375. The total figure will now be 1875, right?
Yes, sir.
Please let me ask you a question.
Yes, confirm.
What is the difference between please, what is the difference listen now, please, what is the difference between the debt under Costaris and the debt under Ferrari?
The
difference is
249.
249.
249.
What?
249.
I said, what is the difference between? No, I know.
It's 205, sir.
The difference there is
I
that.
said, what type of?
It's
Okay.
205.
Okay.
No.
For
The difference
Ferrari,
is that.
it is okay. One and
Your line is big, madam.
The difference is 205.
Sorry, I think the difference is the cost
Okay,
of
let me put it
capital.
this way.
The cost of capital. For Koshari, the cost is 6%. Sorry, for Ferrari is 6%. While for Koshari is 5% loan notes.
sir, for Ferrari, they are use bank loan, while for Ferrari they use loan notes, and for bank pays value
Correct.
bank loan.
That is what I was expecting. Good. The Ferrari, it is not non-traded debt. The one for Costaris is a traded debt. It's part of this material. For Costaris is a traded debt. For Ferrari, it is not traded debt.
I didn't get that. Sorry, I didn't get that.
QT for Ferrari and debt for Ferrari. You didn't get what?
I didn't get what you said the other time.
I said for Ferrari, it is non-traded debt, and for Costaris is traded debt. Now we have gotten all our information, all the information we needed now. Now let us now determine our asset beta.
Hello, sir.
Hello, ma.
Yes, please. Evelyn should mute her mic. It's interfering for our sound over here. It's interfering for other people's sound, please. Evelyn, when she speaks, she should off her mic, please. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Evelyn, please off your mic, please. So let's move on, please. Now let us determine our asset beta. Asset beta of which company now?
Kosari, Brazil.
Okay. Asset beta goes to equity beta, value of equity over value of equity. Now, what is equity beta according to the question? 1.8.
1.8, sir.
Okay. Then, what is the value of equity? 415.
1500.
Plus 375. What is your tax rate?
6.5.
So 0.80. Somebody should give me final answer. Final answer, please.
Zero 0.83.
0. What? Somebody should confirm that. Go. Somebody should confirm that final answer.
Okay.
All right.
2.633.
What's the beta?
1.5.
1.5.
541.44.
Please, before
1.5. 1.5.
Please, can anybody explain to me before he comes back how they got that 1.5? Sorry, please.
1.5 is the value of equity.
That is 500 times 3 naira.
Okay.
Sorry, please, I can't find the question in the icon package. Please, where is
No,
it?
no, okay.
It's not I
He
can
sent
pass.
it,
The question sent to the group. That's it.
he sent it with the with one. He just sent. He dropped a PDF of
Let him just check
The material is not
the
in some of the groups.
sources of
Like
finance. Sources of
group
finance that they
group
send
4 and group 6 now. The material is not
Okay.
there.
Okay,
the sources
Check
of
sources of
finance.
finance. Sources of finance. The question is there. Sources of finance. The one he dropped in the group.
Please,
Okay,
how
thank
did
you.
we get this
So
1.5? I can't find it here.
Please, I want to ask.
500
you can't find what?
We solve it.
What's the final answer?
The 1.5 he solved for it before now on the coastal equity. 500 divided by 1 multiplied by 3.
Please, can you guys
Is it the one five that is
explain?
the problem now? Hello, is it the one five that is the problem?
No, no, sir.
No, sir, we have gotten it.
Please mute yourself. Let me hear what that, please. Is it the one five that is the problem? Can I move on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can move on.
Now.
Hello, sir.
So whose information are we using now?
Ferrari.
No, sir. I mean,
No, it's
Ferrari,
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Okay. The previous one is
It's Ferrari.
I can't make that myself.
I
don't understand again.
Which one you don't understand there?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're
No, I
done.
was
Do you want to go and use do you want to go and use question for to try don't try and error? Oh yeah,
No, I was like
which one are
the-
you not trying with?
Okay, no, I was like the 500 is times the 3 that we did was for
Okay.
coast carries. So I was not feeling like it's supposed to be. Is it not the question that we're solving? Why are we doing Ferrari now? I'm trying to understand.
I've told
Then
you
it's
if you
coast
are doing
carries.
changing wait now. I've told you
Okay.
if you are doing change in business risk, you determine the asset beta of the proxy company. Then you now use that asset beta to calculate your equity beta, which is Ferrari. Then you calculate your cost of equity, calculate your WACC. The WACC, you can use the WACC, either the formula or the table. Why are we even using information of proxy company? That is why you are having issue. You just have to know the reason why you are even using any figure. The man is doing one business before. He now want to diversify into a new company. Obviously, cannot use the risk element to this risk element of another company to determine his own company. So he need to find the risk level of that company, and now he put it in his own company to determine the risk level of his own company. So that is why he's using asset beta of proxy company. Then now he put it in his own company, which is Ferrari.
Okay, sir. Nothing.
Are you together?
Thank you.
Are you together now?
Yes,
are you okay now?
yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the asset beta of 1.5 plus 1.5 minus. Do you have beta debt in the question?
No,
Do you have
sir.
beta debt in the question? No.
No, sir.
Then value of debt. What is value of debt? It should be
375.
No.
It can't be
624.
5 again now. 624.
624.
Okay, 624.
624 after tax. Take 0.80 all over. What is this one?
1456.
1456.
1456.
Hello, sir.
I'm coming. 1 4. Oh, sorry. 1456. 1, 4, 5, 6. Somebody should give me final figure. Final figure straight.
2.01.
2.01. Somebody should confirm that figure.
2.014.
2.01 what?
114.
Okay. Okay, somebody was actually trying to ask a question, please. Be fast about it. Now, our cost of equity will now be risk-free plus beta all over market rate minus risk-free. Now, risk-free according to the question is what?
3%.
3%, sir.
Then what is our 2.014? Is it market rate or market return? Market premium, 6%. 6%. Final figure, please.
Premium.
Final figure, please.
15.08.
Okay.
15.084.
Let's say 09.
Yes. No, 15.08.
No, 15.04.
15.09.
Okay.
We can approximate to 9 now. It's not up to 5.
So it's not 15.08.
Okay. Okay.
To calculate it directly is up to 9.
Wait.
15.1. Let's make it 15.1.
Okay, wait. For those that said, wait now. For those that said 15.09, for those that say 15.08, and those that say 15.1, sincerely, you cannot fit this question because of this approximation. It can be as a result of rounding error. So either 15.09, 15.08, or 15.1. Everybody will get the same mark. You cannot fit this question because of rounding issue. No. So now, work now. I will still use my formula. No, if you want to use table, you can go ahead and use table. So cost of equity multiplied by value of equity plus value of debt multiplied by cost of debt after tax. Everything into summation of value of equity plus value of debt. Now, cost of equity
6.09.
1,456. God, please mute yourself now. Cost of equity is 15.09 multiplied by 1,456. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
We are using for the Ferrari one.
Which one are you expecting us to use?
I'm just asking.
Talk to me.
For the Ferrari,
no. Ferrari is our company.
Okay. I'm not with the question. That's all.
Okay. Six to four. What is the value of debt?
375.
Eh? Where is that 375 coming from?
624.
624.
Hey. 624 multiplied by what is our cost of debt? to the question. What is our cost of debt? What is our cost of debt now? What is our cost of debt?
Is it those the
Cost of
debt
debt
that remain?
cost of debt is in the question. Bank loan 624, 6%. Is it not cost of the debt? You can see clearly 6% bank loan. %, after tax. 0.
Sir, please, how do you mean the 5% loan notes? How do you mean they give us the value and they give us the 6% for the bank loan? Which one are we going to consider?
Me too.
I didn't get that question. I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
How do you mean that the 5% loan notes, there's a value that we consider it? There's a value. You know, from this question, there's nothing there. That's why we don't consider it when we are determining the value of debt. We only consider the bank loan, which is short-term loan. How do you mean we have the two? Which one are we going to consider for cost of debt?
In our formula for Costa, is there for in part of that formula, do we need cost of debt?
Yeah, we need cost of debt for this, for our calculate our work.
Queen, please off your camera. You are distracting.
I'm talking of asset beta for posting company now. Do we need cost of debt? No, now.
No.
So there's no need for to use a cost of debt because the information of given under that loan note is for Costa Risk, and Costa Risk is our posting company.
No, sir, he was saying that assuming Ferrari had a bank loan and a loan note also, like that, those were the debts.
Okay. Bank loan.
So what percentage interest would
you
the cost of capital?
You will calculate it differently and sum it together. You will get value for debt. Then under that cost of debt, you do it individually. You can use your table for that one. You can use your table for that one. You calculate loan note separate, calculate bank loan separate.
So how do we calculate it? You know, we've not calculated for cost of debt before.
Madam, are you sure that I have not calculated cost of debt in this class?
That one, we have to draw our table, consider the number of years for the loan. So we can use our discount factor.
You can use IRR, you can use the formula what you can use to calculate work. Let's move on. So all over $2080. I'm right. 2080. 2080. Final figure.
11.1.
0.94.
0.7.
11.1, sir.
Is 1.05 approximately 1.5.
What?
1.5, 1.49, approximately 1.5.
Final figure.
1.4. Yes, final figure 1.4.
Sir, is 1.1. 1.1.
Wait, something is not right.
10.71.
Let me calculate this to myself. 15.29.
1.9988.
1.456. 624. How much is tax?
0.8.
Abi?
Tax, yes, 20%.
12.003.
Okay. Let me hold on. Let me calculate this myself, please. Because what you are calculating, I don't trust it. 15.09 multiplied by 1456. Don't know. Hold on. 15.09.
12.003.
What?
12.003.
Okay. Wait, let me calculate this to myself. Multiplied by 1456. I'm actually using my phone to calculate, so maybe a bit slow. Multiplied by.
The answer is 12.003.
Same calculation.
12.003.
0.80 2080. This is 12.003 now. Wow.
Yes, that
You
was
can
you say 12.003. That's correct.
12.003. So approximately 12%. We are done with this question.
And this is 5
Sir,
marks.
but what of all the jagadangus in the beginning that says
Sincerely. Wait now.
Investment
Investment acquisition is there, but you will need to calculate this work. Then you will now go and use this work to discount your investment appraiser. So you need to calculate this one before your investment appraiser. That is why the question is coming first. You can even if you know only. Even if you know only investment appraiser, if you don't know previous material cost of capital, you still cannot answer the question.
Sir, but they gave us
If you
discount
don't,
rate. They gave us discount rate in the number 2.
They said we should ignore what we had in question A.
If you notice,
So you ignore the weighted average cost of capital of A.
Assess whether Ferrari PLC should undertake the projects developing commercial the major component of outboard engine, assuming a discount rate of 12% has been applicable for the assessment, irrespective of your calculation in A above. Sincerely, they have done you a favor here because they have actually calculated it and know that it is 12%. So they now give you 12% again. So they now say you should ignore it. Either you ignore it or you use it. Are you not going to get the same thing? You get the same thing now. But they have done you a favor. In case if you miss this one, if you don't get 12%, if you don't get 12%, and the cost of you ignoring it is not part of the question. If you go ahead and use it, you will miss it. Can you now see they have done you a favor? They've actually done that. They have actually know that if you actually calculate it very well, you will get 12%. They now say you should ignore it. Use 12%. So in case if you miss this one and you still go ahead and use that 12%, you will still get your mark. But if they want to make the question a bit difficult, if they don't put that 12% there, they now say you should work on this 12%. Obviously, not everybody will get it because not everybody will get this 12. But for the part they said you should ignore it and you should go ahead and use that 12%, most people will get it. If you get your investment appraiser very well. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Now, the last question. The last question too looks somehow bulky, but it's not a question that should take us 30 or 35 minutes max. Now, let's go. Number 7. Benzema PLC produce domestic electric heater.
Sir, can you please just help us the group C, group 6?
The question.
Because this question, yes, we've just been an abstract one.
Illustration 7.
Let me see. You can do that one now.
Sorry for drawing you back, sir.
Sorry, sir. The numbers. I don't know how to access the.
You don't know how to access what?
The second part of the question.
You calculate MPV.
Okay.
5, 6, 5, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think everybody should have it now. 1. Everybody should have it now. I've said it again. I've said it again, so everybody should have it now.
Thank you, we've seen.
You're welcome. Now, question 7. Question 7 is saying Benzema PLC produced domestic electric heater. The company is considering diversifying. This is ACCA question. No? Benzema PLC produced domestic electric heater. The company is considering diversifying into the production of freezers. Data of 4 listed companies in the freezer industry and for Benzema shown below. These are all the figures. All the figures are assumed to be correct. The per value per ordinary share is 250 for Benzema,
25.
and Brian 50 kobo for Andre, and 1 naira for Matthews and Benzema.
Benzema.
Corporate debt may be assumed to be almost risk-free and is available to Kilimanjaro at 0.5% above treasury bill rate, which is currently 9% per year. Corporate tax are payable at the rate of 35%. The market return is estimated to be 16 per year. Kilimanjaro. Is there anything like Kilimanjaro? Okay. Under that Kilimanjaro, change it to Benzema. Benzema should use in the appraisal of his proposed diversification into freezer production. Corporate debt is often assumed to be risk-free. Explain whether this is a realistic assumption and calculate how important this assumption is likely to be to Kilimanjaro. Estimate of a discount rate in A above. But for this purpose, assume the Kilimanjaro and 4 freezer companies all have a debt beta of 0.3%. Discuss whether system risk is only the risk that Kilimanjaro should be concerned with. Quick one. Let us calculate the market value for all this company. Madam, please mute yourself. Yeah. Now let us start with Benjamin. Our company, wait, hold on. Are you, Madam, please mute yourself. Our company is Benzema. So that means our company is Benzema. That means mute yourself now.
Please mute yourself now. You're distracting others.
I don't understand why adults will be talking with the mic on in a class. Like, are you guys fucking serious?
So our own company is Benzema. That means we have a proxy company of 4 different listed companies, which is Benjamin, Matthews, Brian, and Andre. So we need to determine the market value of all this company. So Benjamin, question 7. Question 7. Benjamin Benzema PSC. Then Benzema PLC. Now for Benjamin, okay, calculation of market value. Calculation of market value. For Benjamin. For Benjamin. For Benjamin. What is nominal value for Benjamin? Is 4,000 equals to. Then what is the nominal price?
25 kobo.
Benjamin
25 kobo.
0.25. Numbers of share, please.
16,000.
Somebody should please confirm that figure.
Confirm 16,000.
Don't want to be using 16,000. Okay. Now we need to determine the market per share. How much is our market per share? How much is our market per share?
Price of in ratio.
That's okay.
How much is our market per share?
25 kobo.
25 kobo. 25 kobo.
In ratio.
25 kobo. Another person, please.
So how comes of that 0.25?
You said what?
That 0.25. I know
Yes.
about the ordinary share, but that 0.25, I don't know where we get it from.
That's the per share, the value per share.
The
The
nominal
ordinary
value. The per value
thank you.
per ordinary share is 25 kobo.
Yeah,
For-
I've seen it. Thank you. I've seen it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry,
So
sorry about the 4,000.
the 4,000 is in the question, madam.
Check the ordinary share in the table now.
Okay.
You see there.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now we need to determine our market per share. Looking at the question, sincerely, you will not see your market per share, but let your mind travel to that your old ratio analysis. How do we get our price earning? What is the formula for our price earning?
Yes.
Price
Yeah,
earning is
our price earning is
Total number of shares divided by weighted average.
no. Price earning.
MPS over
Price
earning.
earning equals
Price
to
over
MPS over
market per share. Market per
divided
share
by
all over earning per share.
Earnings per share.
Yes, let your mind travel around the topic you have gone through, so that you'll be able to bring out some residual knowledge. Now, out of these 3 value now, they have given you 2. You should be able to get the third one. Which is your price earning is what? According to the question, you have to put your price earning in the question now. Price earning for Benjamin is
25.
25 kobo.
Price earning. Price earning is 12. It's 12.
12.
12.
It's 12, yeah.
Times what is any per share? That's 0.25.
The answer is 3. 5.
3, right?
Yes.
Now 3 multiplied by 16.
48.
48.
What?
48.
Somebody should confirm that figure. 48, Tabi.
48.
Okay. Sincerely, subsequently, I will not be going through this market per share, any per share. I will just multiply it straight. You have the formula, then you can be going through the formula.
Sir, how do we get the 0.25?
0.25 is in the question. The 12 naira is also in the question.
Okay. 0.25 is 25 kobo.
Yes.
Used for
Looking at the question, they say any per share in kobo is 25 naira. In kobo, that's 0.25 now. Madam, have you gotten it? So 48 for
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
48 for Benjamin. The next person, Matthews. Matthew.
They also have the bank loan.
I will not go to look market value of debt.
We have 4 proxy company here. Okay, now you have 4 listed company. They are into the same thing, freezer production. We need to pick one there. Which one are we going to pick? There's no way you can determine the one to pick. So they decide to use everything. They decide to use the figure of all the proxy company. If it is 2 companies now, you use 2. If it is 3, you use the 3 companies.
Sir, what you are saying is that the combination of the capital structure is debt and equity. That's what you are trying to say. So we have not considered
this is for equity.
Okay.
This is for equity.
We thought that maybe we just finish one company at a time, the debt and the equity before considering the another one. That's what you are trying to say.
No. Let's go. So this is for Matthews now. Matthew is having 9,000. What is the nominal value for Matthews?
1 naira.
Matthews is 1 naira.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Obviously, this is going to be 9,000. Then this will now be what is the earning per share? 0.2 5.33. All in cover. All in cover.
Yeah.
This will be 0.533, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
533 multiplied by
10.
What is that's the name? 10.
5.33.
That's the street. Multiplied by 9,000. How much?
47,970.
Sorry, at times I believe I trust what I calculated myself. So let me quickly go to my calculator. Okay. Times 9,000. Okay, 47,970 47 by 70. This is for Matthias. Now, for Brian.
About 3,500.
Brian is 3,500.
Divided by 0.25.
Sorry, sir. How do we get the 0.533, sir?
You have the material. You have been asking for the material. I sent the material now. You still don't go through it.
That's the any per shares in Kobo.
Check your APS, you see it there. Under Matthews. Your APS.
Wait. They said the per value per ordinary share is 25 kobo for Benjamin, and Brian is 25 kobo for Benjamin and Brian. Have you got it, Ma?
Yes, sir.
Madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let's move on. Okay. 3,500 divided by 0.25. This should give us 14,000.
14,000.
Okay. Now, what is any per share?
Any per share is 38.10. That's 0.381.
3.81.
Multiply by
Then
9.
any price any multiply by 9. Multiply by 14,000. How that figure straight?
48,000.
0.381 multiplied by 9 times 14,000. This is 4806.
48,006.
006. Then the last postal company, Andre. What is ordinary share is 4,000.
No, ordinary share is 5,300. 5,000.
Yes,
That's
Sorry.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. 5,300.
300.
5,300.
52.
Then what is for Andre?
50 kobo.
0.5. Oh yeah.
10,600. Then the price.
10,600. 10,600. Then what is what is any per share? Any per share?
2.30. Okay, that's 0.32.
Any per share is how much?
0.323. 0.323.
2.323 multiplied by what is price? 14 naira. 14 naira multiplied by 10,600.
47,933.
0.323 multiplied by 12.4.
Yeah, give me that
Hold
one.
on.
Pepsi. I know a big one. That's not a sweet. Like it now.
Oh God, please mute yourself now. If you're not in the class, mute
Yeah,
yourself.
give me that way. That.
It always amuse me how
What's 47933. Then somebody should give me total figure of all these four them. 48,000, 47,970, 48,006, then 47,993. Total figure, please.
We can't see so.
Sorry?
We can't
933
see
191,909.2.
plus 48 plus 47 70 plus 48,006. 191,909.
Yes.
191,909, right?
Yes, sir.
191,909. This is total value, the total equity value for equity company, for Proxy company. Now, debts. Now, let's go and check their debts. What type of debt do they have? Is it a traded debt or non-traded debt? What type of debt is this?
Non-traded.
Correct.
Bank loan. Non-traded.
Okay.
because of the bank.
Okay. Now, debt now. Debt. We have Benjamin. Benjamin is how much? 5 Matthias 12
5,300.
Brian is 5,300. Eh? No, Brian is 82.
18-2.
82. And Andre is 4,000. Andre is what?
4,000.
Andre is 4,000. Total figure for this one, please.
Benzema.
4,100.
For what?
4,100.
I didn't add
40,100.
4,100.
4,100.
Okay. 2 plus 4,000. 40,100. 40,000.
100.
Why what?
Why didn't you add Benzema?
Why did I do what?
Add
Why did you
Benzema.
Benzema?
That's the main company.
Benzema is our company. This information is for Proxy company.
Okay.
By now, you should know why we are using this all this figure. By now, you should know it. I have some 5 different questions. By now, you should know why we are using this figure, please.
Hello, sir. Sorry, I'm not talking about Benzema. I'm talking about
Benzema.
The first one, the main company. I'm talking about the last one I didn't use, the Benzema I didn't use. I'm asking why.
It is the main company.
It's Benzema, not our company.
Okay. That is true. Okay, sorry.
So now, for Proxy company now, we have gotten for their equity and their debt. Abi, now for our own company now. which is Benzema. 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 What is numbers of share for Benzema is 4,000. QT equals to 4,000. Matthias and Benzema is 1 naira. All over 1 naira. This will be 4,000. Now, what is price earning? Earning per share is 0.106 multiplied by what is price earning 8 times 4,000. What? Total figure, please.
3,392.
3,000. Somebody should confirm this figure. 3,392.
3392.
Is it 0.106
3392,
or
correct.
1.06?
Sorry, sir. The Benzema is 106, which is 1 naira 60 kobo. 106
Yes, it
means
is
1 naira
106.
6 kobo. That's 1 naira. That would be 33,920. Once we use it, because it's 106, it means 1 naira 6 kobo.
Hold on, let me do something here. Where is that Benzema? 106. Okay. Hold on. 106 by 100. That's 1.06. If you are having issue with that kobo, just multiply it by 100. Get your answer. Just multiply it by 100. This is 1. This is 1.06. Now 1.06 multiplied by 8. 1.06 multiplied by 8 times
3920.
33,920.
33,920. Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
Hmm.
33,920. This is for equity. Now debt. What type of debt does he have?
Non-traded.
17,400.
Yes.
17,400. 17,400. Total figure, please.
51,320. 51,320.
Somebody should confirm that figure, please.
51,320, sir. Confirm.
51,320.
320.
Looking at this question now, we have gotten a market value for all our processing company, and we have gotten the debt for all our processing company. We have gotten for our company, we have gotten the equity, we have gotten market value for debt too. Now back to our normal asset beta. asset beta equals to equity beta
plus
multiplied by value of equity all over value of equity plus value of debt after tax. Looking at this question, we need equity beta because this information what you use we need the information of our process company, and they gave us equity beta of 4 company. Which one are we going to use?
Benzema.
Friday. You are still going to use just find the average of the 4 companies, which is 1 point average beta average beta which is 1.10 plus 1.25.
The final answer is 1.175, sir. The average.
1.30 plus 1.05 all over 4. Somebody should give me final answer.
1.175.
1.175. Please, if you want to calculate the average, don't go and use all over 2. Somebody has actually asked me that question. That Oga, please, when we are doing average stock, we used to multiply opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. Somebody has actually asked that question. And I told the person that how many items do you have here? It's 4. Just divide it by 4. You are using 2 under opening and closing stock because you have 2 items. Please don't go and use 2. So 1.17. Please, I didn't confirm that figure.
1.175.
Confirm.
Okay. So 1.18 multiplied by value of equity of our prosy company. Of our prosy company. How much is that of our prosy company? Value of equity 191,909. 191,909 all over 191,909 plus what is value of debt for that of our prosy company? 40,100. 40,100 after tax. How much is our tax according to the question? 30%. 35% now.
35%.
That means we are having 65%, 0.65 here. Abi?
Yes, sir.
Final figure, please.
1.034.
1.039. 9.
It's 4 now.
1.04, right?
1.034. Another person should confirm.
I can see 1.039, sure.
1.04 now.
1.340.
Okay.
1.04 now.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Now, that is for our asset beta. Now, equity beta, this will now be
Okay, this one I accept safe.
Minus beta of debt multiplied by value of debt after tax over value of equity for our own company now.
Mm.
We have gotten our beta to be this
Okay.
plus 0 multiplied by what is the value of debt for our own company. Value of debt for our own company 17,400. 17,400 after tax. What is the value of equity for our own company?
33,920.
33,920. Final figure, please.
$1.39.
Somebody should confirm that figure, please.
1.39 confirmed.
1.39 confirm.
Yes, sir. 1.39.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In that A part, I don't know if we are to use. They gave us the information that assume that Kilimanjaro, the four freezer company, all have a debt beta of 0.3.
Okay. Let me see. B. Is it A part?
Is A, yes.
Above. Wait. Above. For this purpose, assume that Kilimanjaro. I've told you when I was reading that you should change Kilimanjaro to Benzema. Assume
Yes.
that Kilimanjaro and the four freezer company all have a debt beta of 0.3. The question is clearly saying that for this purpose, for this current situation, assume all of them have 0.3. So it is not this equation, that 0.3 is not relevant in this question 1. Now, going to question cost of equity. Which is risk-free plus beta minus risk-free. What is our risk-free according to the question?
0.5. 0.5.
It's currently 9%.
I'm even looking for that risk-free.
0.09.
9%.
Let me see this one. Okay. Above is close to
after the table.
9%. Okay. Risk-free is 9% plus 1.39 all over. Is it market premium or market return? Okay. Market return is 16%. Then 16 minus 9. Abi? You have 5, Abi? You have
Yes,
7.
sir. 7.
Not 5, you have 7.
7.
Final figure anyway. Final figure.
18.73.
18.73. Let's say 19%,
Yes, sir.
right? Now, then our work now. Work is cost of equity multiplied by value of equity plus value of debt multiplied by cost of debt after tax, everything into summation of value of equity plus value of debt. What is cost of equity according to the question? 19%. What is the value of equity? Value of equity 33,920. 33,920. Shoot. Okay. What is the value of debt?
17,400.
17,400. 17,400. What is cost of debt? What is cost of debt? My students, look at the question critically. What? Look at the question. After the table, the paragraph 2 after the table. Corporate debt may be assumed to be almost risk-free and is available to Benzema at listing at 0.5 above the treasury bill. That means the cost of debt will be 0.5 above the treasury bill. If 0.5 is above the treasury bill, how much is it?
14%.
No.
No.
That's 8.5.
9.5. Treasury bill is 9% now.
9.45.
9.5.
9.5.
9.5.
9.5, yes. 9.5.
Okay. Okay. 9.5
Hey, please, I
after
don't
tax.
understand that.
How much is
Can you come again, sir? Thank you, sir.
Okay. Look at the second paragraph after the table. The question said corporate debt may be assumed to be almost risk-free and is available to Benzema at 0.5% above the treasury bill. If anything, if 0.5 is above the treasury bill, how much is corporate debt? Talk to me, my brother.
Sir, if
Are we together or I should move on?
yes, we are together, sir. 29%.
Okay, number 5%. So, how much is tax rate according to the question?
Tax rate is 35%.
That's 0.65.
Yes, sir.
Everything into
51,320.
Okay, 51,320.
Yes.
51,320. Final figure.
14.65.
15%.
14.65.
14.65. 0.65. That's 50% now.
Yes.
Now, this is what question 1. That is this is the end of question 1. Question 2 is now saying corporate debt is often assumed to be risk-free. Explain whether this is a realistic assumption and calculate how important this assumption is likely to be. Kilimanjaro estimates a discount rate in A above for this purpose. Assume that Kilimanjaro and the 4 visa companies all have a debt beta of 0.3. This question 1, I will just tell you how you will address it, and you should be able to get it. But the theoretical part of it, I will explain it to you now. Now, if they said in realistic, is the assumption right to assume that corporate debt is assumed to be risk-free? Sincerely, it is not realistic to assume that corporate debt is total risk-free, because if such company should go into liquidation, all the assets will be realized and all the debt will be settled. After they realize all the debt and they settle, after they realize all the assets and they settle all the debt, any outstanding debt will be forfeited. It then means if a particular company were able to go into liquidation and they were able to realize 20 million as part of their assets and they settle their liability 20 million, and then after that 20 million they are still having outstanding debt of 10 million. My dear brother and sister, that means that 10 million naira will be forfeited. In that situation, is it still risk-free?
No.
No.
So that is what the question is actually asking, that is it ideal, is it realistic to assume that corporate debt is total risk-free? So looking at it, it is not total risk-free. Now, yeah. Now, the second side of the question that is all the all the listed company, you should assume a debt capital of 0.3. Now, just the way we have been doing it, just my dear sister, please mute yourself.
Foreign stocks we need.
So,
I mean, they are really nice. I invested in bamboo earlier this year, and
madam, please mute yourself.
in bamboo, people have been
So,
rushing to
Jane, off your mic.
treasury bills.
Yeah. So now the question, the part of that they say for this purpose, assume that Kilimanjaro and the 4 freezer company all have a debt beta of 0.3. Sincerely, you should be able to do this one. Anywhere you are having the debt beta value, just put 0.3 there. Then calculate it just the way we have been calculating it. Not no any additional information, nothing attached. Just anywhere you see beta of debt, just put 0.3 there. Like
they will use the average equity
the
beta.
formula for
Asset beta.
average in that asset
The one that we are using.
Equity beta.
the asset beta, do you have beta debt there?
Asset
Yes.
beta.
Asset beta, you put 0.3 there, you move on, you complete the formula. I told you from the beginning of this question that this formula is more than this. It is because we always have 0 beta debt. That is why we didn't complete it. But now you are having beta debt. You just said BA equals to equity beta plus value of equity all over value of equity plus value of debt after tax plus beta debt multiplied by beta debt, which is that's 0.3 multiplied by value of debt all over summation of value of equity and value of debt after tax. Then you move on from there.
Help us write it down. How
Sir,
to...
please, can you write it down for us?
Please help us to
The
write
formula,
it
right?
down. Yes.
Okay, let me do that one so that I will know. Now, if you have a hold on, please. Now, if you have beta debt as part of the information, then your normal formula for determining BA would now be BA equals to equity beta multiplied by value of equity all over value of equity plus value of debt after tax plus beta debt multiplied by value of debt all over value of equity plus value of debt after tax. Then from here, you should be able to move on. From here, you should be able to move on. Then if you now want to calculate your equity beta now, the formula will just be asset beta plus okay, let me still do you a favor here so that even if I didn't do the correction, at least I will satisfy my mind that I've done what is expected of me. Now, here will just be 0.3 times value of debt after tax all over value of equity. Then from here, you should be able to complete that question. Nothing is attached. Nothing. On that note, I think we have come to the end of the question and the end of source of finance. So next class is likely to be next topic entirely. So go and solve the question on your own. Close the solution and try it yourself. It is normal. You will attempt it, you hook somewhere. It is normal. So when you try it 2-3 times, it will be perfect. All this formula is something you can master and you master it. If you are finding it difficult to sync the formula, you can use table when you want to calculate work. But all this bar, asset beta, equity beta, you need this formula. And one more thing, all this Regia stuff. We have been hearing is Regia stuff like that in SFM. Just apply this formula. You will be fine. When they are saying Regia, when you Regia, you Regia again. Don't buy that idea. Just use this one. Anywhere you see place of cost of capital that they said Regia, just close your eyes off that one. Use this formula. You will get the same thing. You will get the same thing. So
you mean this last?
You said what?
Do you mean this last?
Sincerely, your line is breaking, sir.
Like which were the formula are you referring to?
You said if you are talking
This
about
formula.
the GIA and the GIA, we should use beta asset and
Asset beta, equity
asset
beta,
beta.
cost of equity, and determine your work. And that is here.
Mm.
They are only calling it another name. GIA, Regia, and that GIA and Regia always confuse students.
Okay, sir.
So anywhere you are seeing that, either from the park or from Facebook, just apply this formula, you should be fine, and you should get the same answer. So on that note, let me say good night to you guys. Enjoy your night, sleep very well, take a shower,
So when are you
sleep very
sending
well.
the complete note to us, sir? The complete calculation, when are you sending it, sir?
Which complete calculation again, sir?
The one the workout that you calculate, that when are you sending it to the group? That's what I'm saying, sir.
Which one did I calculate?
This one now,
one.
all the whole calculation we've done. When are you sending it to us? Like this one now, this is the last calculation. When are you sending all of them?
Okay. Possibly this night or tomorrow morning, because that genuine interpretation, I want to add it to it so that you guys will have it. Then you would know how to interpret Jerry ratio. Then I will forward it to you as soon as I complete it. Then you get everything together.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome. On that note, good night. Bye bye, everybody.
Good night, sir. Have a sweet night, friends.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night to.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night.